Hey Leo, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-February reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. They're free to make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Leo, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Leo. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right, Leo, it seems like here we have something that is returning to your life. And it could be about closing something up, wrapping something up with the Ten of Wands. It's kind of like carrying that last bit of burden to, you know, get to that Ace of Wands. For some of you, this can be about putting in the hard work now. Whoever you're dealing with can come in with an apology. This could also be something that was long overdue, that you've been waiting for, justice. Wow, for some of you, you're retreating from this person and you feel you're justified in doing this. Others of you, you're just simply retreating because you feel like that's just the right thing to do. I don't feel like it's coming from a bad place. You have the Eight of Cups here with the very soon. Clearly decide what you want. Do you see how he's walking out that door, but he's still looking back? Clearly decide what you want, where you're not looking back any longer, where you could actually just go out the door without, well, did I forget something? Or, oh, what if this? What if that? Tell me about this reconciliation with the Ten of Wands for Leo. Why is this here for Leo? Lovers. Gemini energy. Leo with the Strength card. Star card, Aquarius. Wow, this is strong. This is strong. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces energy with the Moon card. Wow, and the Sun. My goodness. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is almost like all major arcanas here. So this is something that is happening. It's like you can't really avoid this. And for some of you, this thing that's happening is to actually, it's that reassurance where you're not turning around and looking back and like, oh, but it's like actually like, okay. It's that final choice. Like you're emerging. You're much more emotionally balanced and in control. Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess. The Page of Swords, the Four of Cups, the King of Wands. It could be another fire sign, Ace of Cups. It could be that this individual here has had their eye on you and they don't want this to be a missed opportunity. Maybe they feel that if this is a new person with the Ace of Cups that showed up, it could be that, and maybe they're over here not wanting to miss an opportunity, wanting to say before they don't have a chance. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles. Taurus energy is here. Fool, Ace of Pentacles, Empress, Three of Pentacles. This seems like it's like even if you were to repeat a cycle with someone or in the same cycle, it would be different because the lessons are learned here. It's like going through some sort of karma, and it's like, okay, the karma can come back, but it's different this time around. Now, for some of you, the situation, this almost feels like a little mini story, these cards that came out. This situation, whatever difficulty it was, you were in a good place. You were in this, like, I can give, and in a good place. I don't know how else to say it. But this particular situation could have been something very long-term, has taught you a lot of lessons, has really driven you to the ground. It might have triggered abandonment issues as well. But out of this, you began to find yourself again. You begin to find yourself again. And you emerge. And you understand that you don't have to be in this mode of constantly giving or constantly chasing or constantly having to provide for something to survive. And I'm not trying to make a poem out of this. It's just what's coming. That although you do have to put in some sort of effort and whatnot, it's not, the burden is not solely on you. This 10 of Wands is not just you. And for some of you, you're realizing that when it was just you and it fell apart, it shows how much of participation somebody else was putting in. And it's not because the other person didn't want to. It doesn't have to be. It could be that the other person loved you very much, but they weren't as strong as you. They were just a very weak individual, and you were in their life to maybe teach them how to be strong. And instead of learning, they decided to say, no, I'm gonna piggyback on Leo, or I'll just let Leo take care of it because Leo is so strong. It could have even triggered this person's pride. Oh, Leo thinks they can do everything? Well, let them then. And then Leo was like, oh. And maybe Leo tried and tried and tried and tried until it hit Leo like, well, I'm here, burdened, worked so hard for this, carried this, but that's okay because he's old. And that can represent the Hermit card, that wisdom. You didn't come out losing. You still came out winning. That person thought that they came out winning because you did everything. And yes, it was very temporary. But guess what? When you decided, oh, I've learned a lesson now. I'm realizing that I matter too. We need to really be careful too, because in this type of environment, I want to say, in this very new age stuff and just society in general, the way it's shifting is kind of like YOLO, which nobody says YOLO anymore, but they say, you have to love yourself, and all of that is very true. But loving yourself doesn't mean like I'm just going to do whatever I want and screw everybody else. It doesn't mean I'm just going to do whatever I want and, neglect actual opportunities to still grow and learn. It's not like, oh, I've learned my lesson here and now I'm going to go party it up. No, there is a shift in lifestyle. If you end something and you think, oh, I'm being the bigger person, I'm leaving this relationship because I can't deal with it anymore, and I'm loving myself, not putting up with this person's bullcrap, and all of this could be very true. Okay, we need to also understand the actual circumstances, and you know your particular situation. Maybe you've dealt with a narcissist and you needed to leave. Okay? and that was the right thing for you to do. But there are so many people that decide to leave a situation thinking that, oh, it's because I've learned my lesson here, and in reality they didn't. They go and they live a different life thinking that they're grandiose, but their life still goes to the stink hole, if that's even a thing. I also want to say there's something here in particular, and I don't know if this is going to resonate with anyone, for those of you who watch me, know that I don't really like to give personal experiences, but there's something here that keeps kind of like nagging at me. And it's the sense of when let's say you belong to something. Okay, I'm trying to generalize this. You belong to something, or you're in a relationship, and someone says, no, if you leave, your life is going to go, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad because this is the right place to be. And you leave, and then your life actually goes bad. And you're like, oh my goodness, maybe that was the right place to be. Maybe that was the right person for me, and whatever. It could be whatever. I'm just saying it could be whatever situation. But in reality, that's not what it was. In reality, that's the devil just telling you, you just left and didn't learn the lesson. That's why when you went to a different lifestyle, it didn't go as planned because there was a lesson that wasn't learned. You can't advance to the 9th grade if you still need to learn stuff from the 3rd grade. I hope that made sense. Tell me about this 8 of Cups here very soon for Leo. And I feel like I'm telling Leo, and Leo is like, but I already know this. Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. What is this here? What is coming here? You leave, someone is coming running back. Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Don't leave. Don't leave. I think you've made a decision here, Leo. And for some of you, a new beginning, wanting change, you're tired, you're hurt, you're closed off, you're slowly moving to try to give to another, to just life in general, or to another situation here. You want to rebalance, you want to stand up for yourself. You see a victory here in working together, but with people who make you feel secure emotionally. But this person, whoever it is, somebody feels stuck. I've heard that when your nose gets itchy, it's a channeling. But I don't... Nothing is nudging at me right now. All right, anything else for Leo? Religious factors, let your friends help you. That's what I was saying. That example of, no, you belong here. If you leave here, your life is not going to be what you imagine it to be. That's what that is. So this could be your religion is telling you, no, you can't leave. Because you leave, your life is not going to be right. And on one hand, that could be true, because it could be that your life goes downhill because there are certain things that you can learn whether it's right or wrong, but that can shift your perspective on some things that when you advance to the next level, you can do differently or handle. This could be a relationship. You can't leave me. Who are you without me? Oof, tell a Leo that. Tell a Leo that. And a Leo, a very hurt Leo, can say, yeah, you're right. Who am I without you? But don't underestimate the lion. Don't underestimate the lion. So you have the Chariot, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, like, I don't think this Five of Cups is you, though. Could be a Cancer. But somebody needs to, they're necessary. It's necessary either for their own well-being, for their own health, for their own growth. Someone is needing to take action. Someone will begin to see things from a different perspective. Somebody here also needed to enter into that suffering mode, to see things, to gain that victory, to resurrect. Basically, if we want to look at it like that, if we want to use the religious examples or whatever, like that, we can look at it like that. Jesus needed to suffer, needed to, we say needed. He didn't need to. He could have been like, no, I'm not the person that I'm claiming to be. I'm going to conform and I'm not going to suffer. Do you understand? What I'm trying to get at is suffered, died, and resurrected. So that is how our life is. In our suffering, we feel like we're dying, but it's temporary. We resurrect in the end. We come out of it in the end. And how do we come out of it in the end? Maybe because a person helps us, they support us, but ultimately, think about all the times that you've done it by yourself, where you were struggling, and you did something about it. You didn't stay there, oh, poor me, poor me. You did something about it, and in whatever way you could, I don't know. Let your friends help you. Ah, interesting, and I said that. Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Two of Cups. If you want to come together with someone, if this is a reconciliation, you might need a mediator for some of you, if you've tried one mediator, go to a different one. Like, I am getting this religious thing, like, strongly. But it's like needing to see things from a different perspective. Others of you, someone is telling you it's toxic to go back to a situation. It's going to leave you feeling like at a crossroads, either because this person hasn't healed or you still have some sort of healing to do. Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. Three of Swords, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, King of Cups. Somebody needs to be emotionally balanced. Can it be third party? It could be, but it doesn't feel like third party. I mean, there are several threes here. If it was a third party, oh, for some of you, if it was a third party, it could have even been somebody you knew. But I'm not telling you nothing you don't know already. I don't know. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter if it's a third party or not. Somebody is definitely on their way. There is movement here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with the King of Cups. Yeah. Why is the Five of Swords at the bottom? Five of Pentacles. Oh, this person needs to stabilize themselves. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.